to the Arizona Daily Mix. This is Health Matters, where we help you get and stay healthy, both mind and body. Now, November is Diabetes Awareness Month, and Dr. Neal of the Retinal Research Foundation shows us how they're helping fight eye disease. Good morning, Dr. Neal. How are you?
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
This month is very dear to my heart because I lost a brother to diabetes complication. And one thing we did see was his eyes are starting to go, and that is something that people don't realize. And your research, of course, is helping people notice that and taking care of it.
Absolutely. So, diabetes is a prevalent disease in our country, but people don't realize it affects all parts of our body, and it's not just a disease of high sugar. In fact, there's about 8 million people in the country right now that have diabetic eye disease, and that number is going to double by 2050. So it's really something that's a huge issue for us.
Yeah. Let's talk about what you guys do there at the Institute, because it's very important, the research that you guys have going on.
So we're lucky that in Phoenix that we're able to bring some cutting-edge research to the Valley, whereas in some other places that people may live, that they might not have access to this work. And so we bring in clinical trials from all over the world into Phoenix, and we're centers for some of the most prominent trials around. Right now we have about 3 or 4 trials exclusively enrolling patients with diabetic eye disease, and so it's really exciting time for diabetic research.
If I'm someone out there right now, I'm thinking, well, it's just my sight's going, I'm getting older, or I just need to get new glasses. They actually need to get a hold of you, right?
Absolutely. So, what we recommend is that for anyone with type 2 diabetes, as soon as they're diagnosed, they need to start having yearly eye exams, because diabetic retinopathy, for the most part, is a silent disease. You don't know you have it until things can get bad, and then once they get bad, you're fighting an uphill battle at that point. Yeah. So it's really important to get in there for an eye exam.
And it is, and I'll tell you, as a personal experience myself, I was diagnosed with type 2, and the first thing my doctor told me was, hey, let's get you over to the eye doctor, let's see what's going on. And I was a little scared. Mm-hmm. I was really worried about it, but it's a very easy process.
Yeah, so what we do is we take a look at your retinal exam. We have some imaging technologies that we can really look at and evaluate your retinal circulation, and then we can decide on treatments. And there are a lot of in-office treatments that we can do to keep people seeing, long term. And a lot of the research studies that we've participated in the past have showed that a lot of these new treatments, they really help people long term, and people don't lose as much vision as they used to 10, 20 years ago when there wasn't as much around for diabetic eye disease.
And what I love about what you do at the Institute, it's not just about the seniors or my age, it's actually kids too, and of course younger people that are starting to be on the bridge of diabetes that maybe think, well, I don't need to go my eye, whatever.
Yeah.
But you guys start to work with a lot of the young teens.
Yeah, exactly. And we treat a whole vast variety of diseases at our group in Retinal Consultants of Arizona. But with diabetic eye disease, it affects younger population, people that are working age, people that have work jobs, have young families, and so we really try our hardest to accommodate these patients, because we know that when we get too busy, the first thing we forget about is ourselves.
Yeah, I love it. All right, let's right now, people, I want you to look at that camera 3, because I want you to go to these people and to learn more. And where can they find out more about you? So
you can find out about us more on our website. Our group is Retinal Consultants of Arizona, and so we can have you go to the website and find us, and we'd love to see you for an appointment. We're happy to take all new patients, and it's really important to get in there because, like I said, that this is a silent disease for the most part, and we really need to diagnose it quickly so that we can get on top of it.
I love it. And again, November is Diabetes Awareness Month, so this is the perfect time to do it and get there. So we'll have the information on aztv.com.